Today I'm going to teach you how to 5x your money with a little bit of value bin therapy. I'm on my lunch break. Let's find some hidden gems. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Market Movers video. My name is Tyler Nethercott, better known as Teapot, and it's my lunch break. Well, it's a little after my lunch. I'm shooting a video today, but on my lunch break recently, I've been having fun doing a little bit of value bin therapy. See, we have all these value bins now at Cards HQ, tons and tons of them, always getting replenished. And it is not uncommon for myself and others, even some on my team, to come on here on our lunch breaks and just go scrolling through the cards. I call it therapy because for me, the nostalgia alone is fun. I get to see a lot of cards that remind me of my childhood, find stuff for my collection, for my binders, for refractor runs. And then on top of it, what I've been finding is there are a lot of cards in here that are worth more than 50 cents. And in some cases, we're talking about $2, $3. I even mentioned this on a past video. Somebody told me they found like $175 auto hiding in one of these. So you never know what you're gonna find. I'm not saying that's the norm, setting realistic expectations, but what I wanna do today is I'm looking for cards that I think I can sell for $2 and up, specifically to be able to relist them and make a little bit of profit. And there are a few ways that you can do that. One, you could obviously sell them on eBay. That can be a little bit time consuming. If you have the energy and the motivation to do it, it can be a great place to do it. You can sell them, send them on eBay standard envelope or bulk shipping. If you want to build out your store with value bin and you have that energy level, you can certainly do that. Where I'm planning to send these is to check out my cards, COMC, or people call it COMC, comc.com. And basically what you do is you put them into a little single row box, just in the raw cards or into penny sleeves. You send them off, they scan them in, they list them under the correct card, and then basically what you do is you just set the price and they'll sell. My experience in sending stuff to COMC has been, when I send in let's say 100 cards, about 70 of them will sell within the first month of me listing them. There is a little bit of lead time, and for full understanding of all of their fees and everything, you need to visit their website and check out all of their terms because there are different service levels and things. But overall, what I'm targeting here is cards that I think I can sell for $2 and up on COMC, or in some cases on eBay for things that might be a little bit more expensive. So I've already got a stack of cards that I pulled over the last couple of weeks that I'm just gonna take you through just to give you a feel, and then we're gonna have a little fun jumping into the boxes themselves and see what else we can find today. So let's do that. So I've got my tripod here set up with this camera, and I'm just gonna kind of quickly show you an example of what I was looking for. So I like to look for color, I like to look for notable players, inserts, things that might be a little bit more rare. Anytime I see a serial numbered card to 150, to me that screams more than 50 cents. And I looked this card up about $2, I think, give or take. So I'm gonna flip through these and then we'll have a tally on the screen just to show you, exactly what these might be worth roughly when I send them off to COMC. We got a Durant refractor, a prismatic green Travis Kelce. I got a Cedric Tillman rated rookie optic hollow. Here's a gold, Topps gold flagship rookie card, numbered to 2024. We got a Quintez Cephas autograph out of Leaf. This one's fringe, but I like it, and there weren't any of these listed on COMC that I saw, so I might be able to get $2 for that. Alex Caruso color match, serial numbered. I believe this one was numbered to 149. We got a refractor F1 Topps Chrome card here. Joey Votto. This is like a short print. They call these like companion cards or something. They're not the golden mirrors, but this card is definitely worth $2, $3, $4. Found this really cool. Brooks Robinson and Nolan Arenado card. Got a Ryne Sandberg silver pack. Tyler Soderstrom, he's been started off the season pretty hot for the A's. This is a rookie X-Fractor, so that's a good one. This Kyle Larson, not even one listed, hardly any sales on these, but the one I think that was numbered higher, this is numbered to 99, was numbered higher than this, meaning a bigger number, actually sold for like $3 or $4. So that one seemed like a good one. Here's a die cut Elvis Gerbach press proof. This is numbered to 500. Technically just says 1 of 500, so it's not serial numbered, but it's a print run of 500. This card's worth 10 to 15 bucks. This is a 2016 Topps now. This is like OG Topps now. Awesome photo of David Ortiz after a walk-off. Got a Gabriel Jesus, Marvels, Jeter, refractor out of Finest, die cut, Tatis, the all aces from the original year, great looking set. Not as rare as this year's, but this is a few dollars easily. Maddox, got an Arenado trophy card, a couple Beam Team Trouts, an Alec Boehm rookie refractor out of Stadium Club, DeGrom, gold, Soto, more Soto, another Soto. Got a Kurt Schilling out of Mosaic, unlicensed, but this is still a decent card. also take note, the manufacturers always like to, let's say, draw inspiration from each other. So here's an ace also. Production line golf, this one actually is staying in my PC. So I love finding PC cards. Got a Jerry Rice Legends, JJ Watt, Joe Dumars, a couple Stocktons. These are sneaky. These are actually really rare. The price of them, not nearly as high as the rarity, but this was a set from 1996 that can be pretty sneaky. Anybody remember Sean Alexander, fantasy legend, obviously one of the great running backs of his era. Got a Pujols Topps good image. I mean, you know this card. Rainbow foil, Ohtani and Yamamoto, that card's gonna sell. Churio, Topps black gold, rookie card, Pedro pink. We got a Buster Posey pink wave. We got a couple, Bowman first from Michigan State and Notre Dame. You guys know I love that. Those will probably stay in the PC. Ezekiel Tovar, this one's staying in the PC. Michael Mayer rookie card. Just love that design. Looks insane. Some of the Chronicles cards actually look amazing. Mike Piazza, Pinnacle Zenith Honor Roll. Al Kaline staying in the PC. This is an SP image variation from Topps. We got this acetate, pretty yellowed, obviously, Home Run King of Juan Gonzalez, but that one will do okay. Colton Welker auto. This one's staying in the PC. Gold Matt Vierling from last year. Randy Moss also staying in my collection. That image is just amazing. Amazing. Jumping over the guy. Sterling Sharp, Tracy McGrady, Pavel Bure, and then a Jose Ramirez here, and then just a few more to kind of round out the list. Got a nice Tim Duncan jam pack insert. Reggie Miller out of SPX. Love the holograms from the 90s. These cards are amazing too. These Natural Born Thrillers. Damon Stoudemire, Mighty Mouse. We got a Iverson rookie card here. Freshly forged. First class Vince Carter. Tim Duncan rookie. I think actually this is a second year Duncan, Team Skybox. Fresh Foundation, again, another Iverson rookie card. Tim Duncan rookie card. All of these found in the value bin for 50 cents. All of these. Tim Duncan rookie cards and Iverson rookie cards for 50 cents. And then this one was the sneaky one. So I pulled this card out. I'm like, Joe Hayden. This guy was pretty locked down, very solid cornerback. And I was like, it's probably only a couple bucks. If this gems as a PSA 10, you see I put it into a semi-rigid. It's pop 9 right now. If it gems, it would be pop 10 PSA 10, and the last one sold for $80. So for 50 cents, I looked this over. It's very well centered. I don't see any issues with it. I need to give it a look through one more time. I'll probably even have the guys that got baseball cards look it over too, just to confirm. But this might be worth the $20 to $24 to get it graded if it's 80 bucks in a PSA 10. So this is what I'm considering getting graded. So that's sort of where I've landed so far. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna find a box that starts to look good and we'll jump into that. All right, so I found a box that looks good. So what I like to do when I'm value bin diving is actually just start to kind of thumb through. First thing I look for is cards that are top loaded. There's a lot of stuff that's mixed here. And so you'll see stuff that's just raw, nothing on it. You got stuff that's penny sleeved and then things in top loaders. Top loader doesn't mean it's good necessarily, but there's a better chance, I would say. Somebody put this into a top loader when they brought it into Cards HQ and sold it to them. And so I look for that type of stuff. The other thing I look for is just color peeking out at me. And so what I found here is I found a bunch of colors. So I go through this stuff really fast. Now, there's two approaches to this, okay? One approach is if you kind of know what you're doing and you kind of have an idea of things that might be worth value, especially if you've done this enough or you just buy and sell enough cards, you can just get a big stack and you can go pay for them. They're all 50 cents a piece. And then you could just send them all to ComC or do whatever you're planning to do with them and just not comp them out at all. And some of them probably when you send them to ComC are going to be less than $2, less than $1.50. You basically need to hit $1.50 and up to have it be worth your time and not lose money after the scanning fee and then their charge for selling the card and all these other things. It's 50 cents to sell a card on their website minimum. So there's also storage fees sometimes, but basically that's why I look for like $1.50 minimum, $2 typically. And if you know what you're doing, you can do that. Parker on my data team, that's his approach. He comes out here and he just knows, and he's the one growing our database and reviewing data all the time. So he's got a really good sense of it. So he just gets a stack and he's like, I don't know, this one might not be, who knows, but I'm gonna try it. Me, what I like to do is I'll take out a stack of stuff that I think might be good, and then I either pull out my phone and I look at market movers on my phone, or honestly, my preferred method is to bring my computer out here and I'll have a stack and then I go sit down at a table and I'm faster on my keyboard on my computer than I am on my phone. But in either case, it works really well. I can just punch in, like in this case, I could just put in Kuzma, Optic Pink Hyper. And if I want to, I can put in, you know, the year, but that'll just give me a really quick sense when I type those things in, what that looks like and whether or not the card is going to be worth it to me or not. It just depends on how much detail you want to go into. Honestly, Parker's method is probably better because if you know what you're doing and it's just less time consuming, but it allows me to be a little bit more liberal with what I'm pulling out too, because I'm gonna look it up after the fact. But let's just take a look at these, enough yapping, and just kind of go through some of these. And like I said, even if you're like just a player collector or somebody who likes to collect teams, you find a lot of really cool stuff just by going through these. But there's definitely no rhyme or reason to a lot of this stuff. When I hit like base prisms like this, I just keep cruising. When I get to optic hollows, I slow down. So we got to quickly, not seeing any rookie cards here, Bridges, Sabonis. But again, lots of cool stuff. Here's a Matt Corral rated rookie, but unfortunately he didn't pan out too much. There's a Wiggins. So I'm gonna set these to the side. You guys know my trick or my preferred method is I like to create a little bit of room. These were pretty crammed in there too, if I'm being honest. So I'm just gonna pull out the next stack. And that's a little too large. I'm gonna grab this. So we got a Caruso, great image. Nick Claxton, Jared Allen, there's Paul George. The other thing is like great gift options, right? Oh, I love that photo of Duran. That one's pretty sweet. That one's pretty sweet. I'm gonna pass, but for the PC, here's a Cade. You know, gift options, if you've got a friend in your life or a kid or somebody who just really likes a team, you know, putting together a whole bunch of Cavs cards and getting some cool Darius Garlands and putting together a gift can be something that's pretty meaningful. McGuire, Siri, let's see. Nothing too crazy so far. And sometimes, again, this to me is like, I'm not doing this to get rich, right? I'm not gonna get rich doing this. But if I can send stuff to ComC and I can spend 50 bucks on 50-cent cards over time and then eventually get to the point where I make, turn that into $200 or, $100 profit on ComC with not a lot of listing work involved, that can definitely be worth it. So let's keep looking at these. All right, nothing too crazy there. It's just a matter of time. The one thing I do wish I had here is like a little side table or just some extra space to kind of set these in front of me. Over on the high top, there is a little bit more room to breathe at the TCG cards, but in this case, not a lot of room. You see rookie card, Orange Reactive, but I don't know who he is. So, oh, here's a Cade. Here's a Cade Optic rated rookie. He's having a good year. That's just a base. I'm gonna stick that to the side. I got some cards turned around. That's the other thing is you will find the cards every which way. So turn these around. Elijah Cansey. There's a Kobe. He's been pretty hot lately. Bulls are a bit of a dumpster fire these days, but he has some promise. And I get to these cards, really good looking cards. Obviously these elite cards, I've talked about them, but these are all base cards. Could there be a rookie in there? Maybe, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. We got rookie base paper, we got elite football. So now I will stick these back in there. And saw Mac Jones. You guys know we're taking that. Mac Jones. So good. All right. Jamal Murray. Oh, Casey Mize was dealing in his first outing against the Mariners. Filthy. Looked great. Hope he can keep that going. Torkelson's also been great. Tigers are 2 wins on the board as of this recording. See, here's that Mac Jones. That's actually a cool looking card, but no. Gobert. All right, there's a Torque. So these stars of the MLB, they're really cool looking cards from this year in my opinion, but they don't really sell for very much. Even this Jaren Duran, not gonna really move the needle. Got a Bridges, Forbes. There's a Jamar Chase rookie card. A couple of these are out of Chronicles. I don't think these will do more than like $1 though. They're probably worth more than 50 cents, but I don't think they'd be worth more than $1. Riley Green, Danica Patrick Legends. I don't know anything about this. I don't even know if Danica Patrick's cards actually sell well. I'm gonna stick that to the side. It looks cool. So when I run into like a dry spell, I'll try to like actually just kind of flip through like this and just see, okay, is anything jumping out at me? We got more backwards cards. We got this. Waltrip hollow, but I don't think his stuff really does anything too crazy. There's an Embiid. Just to kind of like maximize my time effort. And then we get to these top-loaded cards in the back. I'll pull those out. This is a Josh Smith. That's a black, believe it or not, black parallel, but this is a white, but it's not a white sparkle. So these are cool, but they're not, you know, rookies or anything. They're not really gonna sell for a ton. These, it's funny, these are case hits in basketball. I mean, this is probably a $1 or $2. It's unlicensed, but the Auroras, in basketball, they're case hits. In baseball, they are not. Again, the consistency issue from one sport to another. All right, starting to lose faith in my first value box pick. That's cool. Rainey Johnson, but that's not the, that's just the design. It's not a gold. All right. Force feed this stuff back here, and let's see if we can find a better box to thumb through. All right, before I sit down in another box, I want to give you a really good example of what not to do. In my original value box video, I showed this is what you don't do. You don't just pull things out and throw them all over the table and disrespect a fine establishment and then just leave. It's just, who does this? I don't understand. Like, I don't know who did it. I don't know why they did it. At least put them back in a stack and set them down next to it if you can't figure out how to fit them back in. Because I will be honest, some of these are pretty jam-packed tight, but just don't do this part, okay? All right, so I was flipping through a bunch of boxes, come down to this one, and I saw one of the goats peeking out the front of me. I was like, well, maybe that's a good sign. So let's kind of dig in here and see. Anderson Silva, it's just a base card, so that's not gonna really do much. There's a cool Scherzer. There's a Cade Emergent, but I bet that's like a $1. Rookie wave, Trey Lance, did not work out. Some people still believe in him. There's a Cade rookie. So these are just paper rookies. I don't think they're gonna hit the $2 mark for me. Now that's sweet. Patrick Williams, red Pulsar. Is that numbered? No, not numbered. I think that was like a retail parallel, but color match, that's gotta be worth a couple bucks. Sidney Brown. There's a Tim Duncan orange. Oh, here's another. So these are sneaky. This is sneaky. And I don't know every Topps Now, I'm gonna stick those to the side actually. I don't know every Topps Now card that's ever been created, but I can say some of these older ones, and this one is 2022, can actually be worth $3 to $5 or more like that other one that I found. So that might have some potential. Okay, now I'm getting into these. There can be some hidden gems in these raw cards. You know, like a pink hyper Jalen Brunson's not a bad card. That's a first edition. Man, lots of paper. Let's see, that's not a rookie, no. And again, if you're just trying to like clear your head, you know, get away from the desk for a little bit, you get your lunch, you eat it, you pop into your LCS, and just enjoy scrolling, seeing what jumps out at you. Those are all backwards. Thought that was Skeens for a second. Yeah, right. Quinn Priester. Definitely not Paul Skeens. There can only be one. Oh, these are the ones I already went through. Ding dong. All right, set those over here. At least I remembered that. Okay, move these to the front. It's always the trickiest part, just keeping everything upright. These are ones I already went through too. Okay, see? Ding dong. All right. Connor Wong. I remember when people were high on him. I don't think they are anymore. That almost looks like a short print. Huh. I'm gonna look that up. Let's skip through these. See some 90s stuff, but, oh wow. Wait a minute. This is a black parallel of Michael Fulmer. Not the most notable player, but this is going into the PC for sure. It says $4 on the back, you can see, but numbered to 69. These black parallels, that's the first one of those I found in one of these boxes. Those are tough to come by in the wild in general. I remember when these cards were so expensive. those Zion Williamson cards were crazy. Like some of the first to market. The Panini National cards were the first ones. Those were crazy. All right, Urlacher. So that is cool. That one almost makes the PC cut. It's not quite there for me, but that's a cool card. Somebody who's a Bears fan would definitely love to have it. Juan Soto Sepia. That's got to be worth a couple bucks. There's a Rashee Rice, Donruss Clearly. That'll go on the PC. That's probably worth $2 too. Is it Refractor Chris Johnson from Topps Chrome? That, I don't know. It doesn't say Refractor on the back. Whoa, this is weird. This is an acetate Mashburn from 1993, classic. I remember that set. Crazy. That thing looks terrible. Dariush. Jalen Turner, all right. We'll go through these last two rows here quickly and then just see what we come out with. But you kind of get the sense of it. I mean, it's just, you know, you're coming out. I'm going to take these cards. I'm going to pack them up, put them in a little box. Let ComC do the legwork to get them matched up to their database. That's pretty cool. Walker Buehler. Cedric Tillman. I had that other Tillman. This one's green. It's not numbered though, so again, something, you know, a little pet peeve. Green optics are numbered to 5, at least in basketball. But you got that green hyper in football, not numbered. Why? Why, Panini? Why? Tell me why. So sometimes I'll look at these holiday cards to see if they're like the short printed with like a candy cane bat and other stuff. Ooh, there we go. PC, color match Dante Hall. Yes, please. Flip through all those. Get into the back top loaded section here. More Diekman, if only. Sean Kemp as Santa Claus. Man, and you know what? That was before the actual weight gain for Mr. Kemp, his Cavalier days. So I've found, what, 3? Plus the Lewis and the Fulmer. I gotta look that Kyle Lewis up. I think it's a short print. I'm probably wrong. I have found a few image variations, if you know what you're looking for. A Rosarena, I don't see any candy canes or anything on that. Jason Witten hollow. What level? That's rookies 1. So if this was like a rookies 3 or 4, it'd be worth something. Also probably wouldn't be in this box, but you just never know. See, this is the Kyle Lewis. That's his rookie debut. So maybe that's the one I was thinking of. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on now. Barry? No. Although I wonder, action-packed Emmett? Could that be worth something? I don't think so. These are all just a lot of base cards, you know, not sleeved up or anything. And people do collect those. Nothing wrong with those cards if that's what you're trying to complete your sets and things along those lines. But let's get back to the meat back here. That card really pops. Devin Williams, not a rookie. Estevan Florial. Stars of MLB. If that was a chrome, I might snatch it. Jay Bruce. Remember Jay Bruce? Carlos Gonzalez. Wait a minute. Carlos Gonzalez. Chrome? Cargo had a career. I don't know. I'll look that up. I'll look up the chrome one. Dexter Fowler. Jake Arrieta? Come on, those have got to be worth. I don't know. They're probably worth nothing. Maybe $1. But I'll look. And then I'm going to pull these out. All right. Oh man, hey, Eovaldi had, I might snatch that just because of the complete game shutout he had. There's a Pujols. Lance Lynn. Oh, go green, go white. All right, that's sick. Drew Stanton, X-Fractor, rookie card. Jalen Petre. Garrett Stubbs. Those are numbered to 299. Probably a buck. Lindor Prism. Correa. That Lindor might be worth something. Correa's not going to be. Yelly's not going to be. All right. Christian Yelich. We're just about done with this box, and then we'll just do a little recap. I'll look up on Market Movers a couple of these cards, and we'll see. Oops. Scherzer. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna tidy up here a little bit. Let me just do a little recap here, and grab these. We got the berry. So this might only be a buck. It probably isn't, but that's why I like to pull stuff out. The Pujols, same thing. Eovaldi, that I might just snatch that for the PC. Arrieta, those are probably like $1. The Carlos Gonzalez. We've got the Berry, Dante Hall. So a lot of PC stuff here. This will be like $1.50, $2 at least. This is the one I'm going to look up. Fulmer. This was an awesome find. Finding a Topps Black, Topps Now, color match, and a Cade. That's got to be a couple bucks. So let's grab Market Movers. All right, so this is Kyle Lewis, and this is 2020, which is his rookie year. So I'm going to do 2020 Kyle Lewis, and then I'm going to do Topps. And see, that's the card I'm familiar with. So now I'm going to do, is it 64? If it's number 64, then it's definitely a variation. No, it's update. Might just be the base card. Well, hold on. So I do image and photo in parentheses. That is. It's only worth $1.50. Oh man, but it is a photo variation. Well, that one sold for $6.89. So see, this card wasn't even penny sleeved at all. And this is an image variation. And I knew that because I've seen his rookie cards. And a lot of times when you get these like dugout shots like this on a rookie card, they are not the base rookie. So this one I'll sleeve up, send it off. Unfortunately, his career didn't go the way people may have hoped after he won Rookie of the Year. But pretty cool to find an image variation, a Topps Black. So that's pretty much the exercise. It's fun. I just come out here, I scroll through the boxes, I see what I find. I find a mix of PC stuff, some color match stuff, some stuff to send off to ComC. So let me know if you found this video helpful, and if you like to go diving for, value stuff to make some profit. It's not gonna, get you rich, but it can help you build up a little bit of a bankroll for your hobby PC. So other than that, thanks so much for watching. As always, happy investing, keep on collecting, and make sure to have fun.